Good evening, Aries. This is Kimberly with gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me, and I would be absolutely delighted to give you some more detailed information. Okay, I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you, Aries, with the Shadowscape Tarot. And this is a deck that's kind of new to me, and so we're going to see where that leads us. Okay, so be patient with me, and we're doing a general reading for Aries for the beginning of May, the 1st through the 15th of May. For Aries, 1st through the 15th of May. What do we got for Aries? What messages do we have for Aries from the 1st to the 15th of May? Okay, Aries. This deck is really kind of sticking together. I don't know. That's a sign that I should stop shuffling, or it's just because these cards are new? Okay, I feel like that's good. So we're reading for Aries. We're going to do a Celtic cross, okay? General reading for Aries from the 1st to the 15th of May. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck for our overall energy of this read is the Magician. And the Magician speaks of inner knowledge, having all the tools that we need to make a decision or to push forward in the way that we need to. And the Magician, like I said, he's got the knowledge from all of the elements: fire, air, water, and earth. And he's able to look, he's carefully perched up on this stone that has some sort of energetic energy to this green little energy in it, and he's also manifesting that same power in his hands. So this may not necessarily even be about making what you wish come true, but it's about carefully deciding and using all aspects of your personality and the tools that you have to make a wise decision to get what it is that you want. And Aries, sometimes all I'm going to say is sometimes what we want isn't what is truly best for us. And this Magician is about also kind of taking the time and discerning maybe what is best for us, rather than not necessarily what we want, but what is best for us, and then making that happen, having the power to make that happen. So I'm going to go ahead with your spread. This is going to be the situation, or you in the situation. This is going to be the challenge, or what covers you, the foundation, or the recent past of the situation. The foundation, the recent past, influences, what's crowning you, maybe the present of the situation, the near future, and we're going to have how you see yourself in this situation, how others see you in the situation, the environment of the situation. I just need to move this other deck real quick, and then the outcome. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and turn all these cards over very quickly, Aries, for you. Okay. Okay. So, for the current situation, or you in the situation, depending on how this resonates with you, we've got the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords, tens are kind of like the end of a cycle. So the Ten of Swords can talk about in a traditional deck, it's got, you know, the swords and the guy is sitting there and they're all on his back. But this can be, this, especially in this deck, you know, it looks like she's been encased in this red energy, and the birds are starting to break through. So this is the end of that cycle. Swords are about your thoughts and deep inner truths. So a truth is coming to light. There's been some growth. So that's a positive thing. And she's waking up from the slumber. The moon is going down. The horizon is there. So it's been a challenging time, I know, Aries, but it's, the cycle is ending for that. So that's very good news. And then the cover card, or an obstacle, you could see it as an obstacle or something that will help you, is the Eight of Cups. And you've got this shadowy kind of mermaid, and she's delving in deep into the deep waters, and the cups are kind of like skewed all around her, but she's got the cup that she knows is best for her in her hands, and she's delving in to a deeper part of her to get the answers that she wants. So I know you've been feeling burdened, but it looks like you've delved deep. You've gone deep into the waters, and this may not be past yet. You may still be kind of in this situation, feeling like you're still not quite released from the situation, and you're still looking deep within you for the personal truths that either need to come into the situation, or really trying to figure out what you want, what's best for you. Not maybe what you want, but what's best for you. So I think that's a very positive sign. On the foundation of the situation is the Six of Wands, and again, this is kind of a card of triumph. So he again is he's standing on this gargoyle with this power, and the wands are all around him, and he's got the laurel in his hand. So you're coming, or you feel like you've been victorious in some way, and I think that's a great sign. And with the wands, you know, we are the fire sign, so I feel like you know, the hard chargers, the action, and sometimes with our fiery little wands, sometimes we tend to act in haste as Aries. So I think that delving deep into our personal truths has brought us a sense of victory. So, and for some of you, this may mean that you don't maybe want to face the answer of what's best for you in this situation, but you know what's best for you, and now you need to take this magician and do the work that's necessary to get through the situation. And so I feel like this is really great so far. In our recent past, we have the Lovers in reverse. So the Lovers can be about, you know, actual romantic love, or it can be about a decision that needs to be made. And there's some contrast. There's some contrast between what we want and what we know, again, is best for us. You know, there's a contrast in the lilies that are at the bottom here, and the roses have thorns and lilies do not. And then there's also an apple, which is nourishment and supplement, and it's covered by a snake. So I feel like in the recent past, you've felt like there's some hard decisions, or maybe literally in your romantic life, in your love life, you've been having some difficulties feeling like you've been able to achieve what you want, and there's maybe there's somebody there that you really truly love, is your twin fire, is your love, your soulmate, and things have been upside down. So that's in our recent past. That's a situation that we're kind of coming out of, And as we come out of that, we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So we've delved deep. We're going in. The Nine of Cups, when it's not reversed, is really coming to a place where, you know, we're almost to the end of the cycle, to the 10. And the fish are all around this mermaid, and he's looking into the cup. He's letting the energy from the cup fill him. So again, in reverse, this may be about, you've delved in to your personal truths, you know what's best for you, and maybe you're still debating on a way forward, or a way to really in a healthy way deal with what's going on. But I think, again, I think even in reverse, things are upside down, but it's still about doing this work. I think that this is more, this being in a reverse position, I think this speaks more to the emotional toll that the things that have been going on with you lately in the past month or so, or maybe several months even, they've been taking a real toll on your emotions. So, watch out for that, Aries. I know that for me personally, I feel like I've been tiptoeing around and all sorts of stuff, and what am I saying? Not really acting like myself. I've been putting others before myself, which is okay too. That's a great thing, but I can't sacrifice myself and my own happiness. I can't put other people ahead of me to the point where I don't take care of myself. So I think this is something that has really been going on. A lot of some real soul searching and emotional turmoil. But I think we're coming out of that. I think it's been very burdensome, but I think we're coming out of that. Now, in the near future of this situation, we've got the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess is somebody who uses her ability. She's very thoughtful. She's studied, and she's very good at what she does, and she's able to manifest and bring things. This is a very deep person, and it talks about your spiritual or emotional health. And so in the very near future, I see, Aries, that we're still having some conflict with knowing what it is exactly, or maybe again that struggle between, okay, this is what I want and this is what I know is what's best for me, and is there a way for me to meet in the middle without sacrificing myself, or do I need to completely cut my losses and call it a day? So I think there's still some more soul searching, or searching within yourself to find a balance, And so, I know that may not sound great, Aries, but there's been so much progress. This thing is coming really full circle, and the progress is good. So take heart in that. Now, how you see yourself is the Star in reverse. The Star is about balance. The Star is about, a balance between giving and receiving, accepting the wisdom of the universe, and then passing that wisdom on to somebody else and sharing it. And it's about harnessing energy and balance, and in a healthy way. So this is in reverse. So I feel like, Aries, that you're still seeing yourself as maybe a little powerless to the situation. but don't feel powerful. You've got the Magician. Don't feel powerless. Feel powerful. You've got the Magician. You've had some victory, some emotional victory. You're starting to feel more balanced, and you're coming full cycle on this emotional journey that you've been on, and it's coming. And right now you may still see yourself as not having the ability, or feeling still somehow unbalanced in the situation, but it's coming. This is progressing beautifully forward. So just keep doing what you're doing. How other people see you is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, I'm sorry, in reverse. So the Page of Swords has a message, and the message that she bears is a message of truth, a message of truth and inner knowledge. And so I think that people around you are seeing you, or somebody that you're dealing with, they see you as kind of indecisive also, as or introspective, like maybe distancing yourself to protect yourself until you figure all of this out. And again, I think that's probably kind of true. So I don't see that as a negative thing either. It's just how things are right now, is that we've had this time of reflection, introspection, really digging deep to do the work so that we have the tools to move forward in a healthy way. And people may not see us as acting like ourselves, and I know for me, I haven't been acting like a hard charging Aries lately. I've been very introspective and thoughtful, and inside myself. So your hopes and dreams are the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight, and I think this is beautiful in your hopes and dreams. The Knight of Pentacles is this fairy, and he's charging forth through the forest, and everything is like making way for him to get through. And this light here, that is his destination. This Knight of Pentacles knows what he wants, and kind of the whole forest is yielding to him to go and get what he wants, to go and get what's best for him. And he knows what that is. So you've been doing a lot of soul searching. You're still feeling maybe like you're not empowered, but you are. People are still seeing you as kind of introverted and keeping to yourself, and doing the work of the Page of Swords, which the Page of Swords is the youngest of the court cards, and she's still learning. So take that knowledge, and then this is your hope, is that you can charge forth and part the ways, have a clarity of what's in sight, and that you can charge forth. And this is you, Aries, so that's beautiful. And then in the outcome, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So the Three of Wands is, this person has come. She's kind of on the edge of a cliff here, but she's looking back. She's come so far, and look, she's got the whole valley in front of her. She's got the water and life. It's all in front of her, and she's ready for the sunshine. The sunshine is the sun is shining on her. And she's got a wand in her hand. She's made a decision. There's 3 wands that are available for her, but she's chosen one. And she knows she's got the other ones there if she needs them. But she's looking forward. She's looking forward. The world is at her feet. She's got what she wants. But she knows there's still options, good options, that are right there for her. So this is in reverse for you, Aries, in the future. And so again, I think that just says that we're still moving forward in the first part of May through this journey, gaining more emotional clarity, feeling hopeful that we'll find a way through it, that we can clear the forest and see what is ahead of us. And then I think that in the future there's just going to be still some waiting. Okay? And but be calm and know that whatever decision, I think you've made a decision, Aries, and you're just unsure of yourself in your decision. I think that's what this is. And so, and I think there's still going to be some uncertainty moving forward. Maybe you've taken some action toward what you want. Maybe you've harnessed this Knight of Pentacles and you've moved forward and told people this is what I want, or somebody or whatever. And so you've taken some action. You've made a decision, but you're still nervous about the outcome of that. But I just want you to remember that the Magician is there, and you can, even if this doesn't work out, you've still got other options, and you can still take the knowledge that you learned from this situation and use it to move forward in a way that's positive and healthy for you. So I think everything looks like it's going better. There's still some work ahead, Aries, and I encourage you to do the work. So I'm going to pull out a card, maybe two, from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And we're going to see, I want a message for Aries. A message, wow, that one popped out. A message for Aries for the beginning of May 2017. What can you give me? Some words of wisdom for Aries for the beginning part of May 2017. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And then, wow. Okay, Aries, so let's go over this quickly. So the card that flew out of the deck for you, Aries, was the Nine of Winter. The winter in this deck is water. So again, this is about emotions. The nine, look, we've got the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So delving deep, getting some personal truths. And this card says unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So again, you've gone into yourself, you've looked at you've carefully examined your emotions. Maybe I think you've made a decision about what's best for you and what you need to do. You've taken some action, but you're scared. You're scared about the decision that you've made or the path that you've taken forward. And this is saying that your fears are unfounded. And stop focusing on worst case scenarios. Don't allow the worry to grow out of proportion, Aries. Get back to being your bubbly, happy self. I know that today I was like, my goodness, Kimberly, I haven't acted like my happy, bubbly, effervescent self in a while. And I want to get back to that person, because if you don't believe me, just ask me. I'm cool. I'm like a blast. I'm a riot. I'm a great person to hang out with. So take back your wand, your firepower, Aries. Like I said, get out of the funk that you're in. Trust that you've made wise decisions. And then the other card that I pulled is the Emperor. So we've got a major arcana, the Emperor, and the Emperor, you know, he's got what he wants. He's a wise person. The wisdom of the ages, okay, is here in this Emperor. And it says use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So again, I feel like you've been feeling not like yourself, doubting your decisions. That's not like you. Well, Okay, that is like you. I said I was funny. But put some structure in, Aries. Get back to yourself. Get organized. Um, Harness your own energy, your firepower, and then stay firm, but compassionate leader. Stick to your guns. Whatever your decision has been, whatever conclusion that all this soul searching and heart searching and emotional inventory that you've been taking, you've made your decision. You know what's best for you, and then go forward with that firmly but compassionately. Okay, so have a great evening, Aries, and please leave a comment. Tell me if this resonates with you, and then like I said, if you want a personal reading where we can go deeper into your personal situation, email me at gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, Aries. Big hug.